So a lot of restaurant and bar owners out there will understand the importance of sharing food and drink pictures on social media. The problem that I think most restaurants and bars have is generally that is where their originality of content kind of stops. It kind of ends there. They just share pictures of their food and share pictures of their drink. Of course, the problem with that is it gets pretty boring pretty quickly. If you're only sharing pictures of your food, there's only so many things on your menu for a start. People are going to switch off. You're just doing the same stuff that all the other restaurants are doing. It's going to be really hard for you to stand out. So right now I've got 3 ideas that you can use right now to create more interesting content and be a little bit more original. So the first one is creating videos. Creating videos of you. If you're a restaurant owner, there's no doubt you've got a really interesting story. Every single restaurant owner that I've spoken to has an interesting story as to how they got to where they got to at this point of opening their restaurant. They've had struggles, they've had failures, and they've got really interesting reasons and really interesting passions that have driven them to open their restaurant. Tell the story of your restaurant to your audience. People love to hear the story of passions behind a business owner. It really humanises the business and it really enables you to connect with your audience on a totally different level to just sharing those food pictures. So that's the first one. The second one is recipes, right? So a lot of restaurant owners out there will probably be quite nervous about this because they think, hold a minute, I don't want to share recipes because then all I'm doing is encouraging people to cook at home when they could be coming to my restaurant. That's a little bit of a short-sighted way of looking at it, to be honest with you, because the reality is everyone doesn't eat out every night. In fact, most nights of the week, your customers are quite happy to sit at home and cook, and you should not have a problem with that. That's completely normal, right? But imagine if when they're cooking at home and they're deciding that they don't want to eat in your restaurant, imagine if you could still be in their heads, right? Imagine if your brand or your recipe could be the one they use at home. They start cooking with your recipes when it comes to going out at the weekend on a Saturday or maybe a Friday night, and they've used 2 or 3 of your recipes this week. They're probably going to be thinking about your restaurant. They're probably going to be thinking about coming to your restaurant because you've been in their head whilst they've been at home. And that's something no other restaurant has probably been doing. So think, don't necessarily share the recipes for your menu items, but share maybe simple little recipes or recipe hacks that can help people in the kitchen at home. That's going to put your brand in a totally new place in your customers' heads, and it's going to differentiate you from most of the other restaurants out there. The third idea is make use of customer content. Okay, so if you've got a semi-successful restaurant or bar out there, it is very, very likely there's a lot of customers that are coming to your restaurant or bar and taking pictures of their drinks, taking pictures of the food, putting it on Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Make sure that you take that content and reshare it. Firstly, customers get really excited when a brand or a business shares content that they've created, but secondly, it's really easy, really quick to do, and it means that you can get content out on your page for free that's been created for you already, and the fact it's by your current customers, that acts as a testimonial as well. It proves other people are having a great time in your business and will encourage other people to come in and do the same and take more photos so that you can share even more content. So that's 3 quick pieces of content that I think you can use to really brighten up and improve the quality of your page and make you stand out from all the other restaurants and bars out there that are only posting pictures of their food and drinks. That's all I've got for now. Hope it was useful. See you again soon.